So read data statement is in QBasic is one statement where we already have the fixed data. Okay, we do not take data or input from the user. Only already given data are present there. For example, when a scientist does his research, right? When a scientist does his research, he collects some data, right? After his research is complete or after his collection of data is completed, he will not take any data during the analysis process. Means the data are fixed. There are fixed data. Now, this read data statement is necessary to supply to fixed list, right, of data. Means there are fixed number of data. We do not take input from the user. We define the data beforehand. भनेको हामीले पहिले नै के गर्छौं त डाटा भनेको यो डाटा चाहिन्छ हामीलाई भनेर हामीले पहिले नै डिसाइड गरेर राखेको हुन्छौं. We will not accept any inputs. So there are two parts in read and there are two parts in this statement. One is read and one is data. So I'll show you like this. This is read. Okay, this is read part, right? This read part has the declaration of variables or the list of variables. Means if there is A, comma B, comma C, so this is one variable, this is another variable, and this is another variable. Now at the bottom we have data, we have program in the middle, then we have data here. Now this data is like the supplier for the read. Okay, this data is like the supplier for the read. Suppose we have value 5, 6, 7. If we have these values, the first data with the first data in this data. Okay, in this data, the first item is given to the first variable. Okay, the second item is given to the second variable, and the third item is supplied to the third variable. If we had here fourth variable and fourth data, then this fourth data will be supplied to the fourth variable. And for example, we change these numbers, right, or the these variables. Suppose I change this variable. If I wrote C here and B here, then but this 6 will now be given to C because in the list C comes before B, so it takes the second item. Okay, this one is first item, this one is second item, this one is third item, right? 1, 2, 3, and this one is fourth item. You understand this? Now this one is first variable, second variable, third variable, and fourth variable. Generally, what we do is we keep the number of variables and number of data equal, right? If you use more variables, less data, then your variable will go wasted. So it will occupy space in the memory, but it will not get any data. So that is not useful. And one more important thing is that this part or this data part will not take part in process, right? Only read statement will take part in process, but this data part will not take part in the process. Understood? Now let us see what we have in this note. Okay, let me clear the screen. So see, the syntax goes like this. We will write the read keyword, then we'll have the list of variables, variable 1 comma variable 2, up to how many variables we need. Then there will be something statement, block of statement in the middle. Then we will have keyword data, then item 1, item 2, and the number of items that will be equal to the number of variables. Now what is the purpose of read data statement? It is necessary to supply the fixed list of data, right? Read data statement are suitable, means when we have fixed number of data, then the read data statement is very suitable. The read statement reads the values, right, which are given by the data statement, or the read data will read whatever the data are from the data statement. अब फेरि बुझ्ने है, हाम्रो डाटा केमा छ त, एक्चुअल डाटा इज इन डाटा स्टेटमेन्ट हो। हाम्रो डाटा भन्नेमा के छ त, एक्चुअल डाटाहरु त डाटामा हुन्छ। अनि यो रिड स्टेटमेन्टले के गर्छ त, रिड स्टेटमेन्टले it will go to the data and read the values. Not only it reads, it assigns the variable to the data. Like v1 will get 2, v2 will get 3, v4 or v3 will get 4. Understood? Now let us see. This is the thing that I have already told you. The data statement is not executable. It only provides numeric and string values or constants to the variables. Numeric and string values to the variable. Now let us see one example. So write a program to find the sum of 3 numbers using read data statement. Whenever you see the program or the question like this, write a program to find something using read data statement. Most of the time the read data statement will be included in the question. Okay, now see CLS, we clear the screen. Then this is the remark, sum of 3 numbers, right? Now read, how many numbers do we need to add?
3 numbers.
3 means how many variable will we need?
3 variables.
3 variables, right? So this one is X, this one is Y, this one is for printing Z. Now what we do is we print the sum of 3 numbers directly, X plus Y plus Z, right? X plus Y plus Z. We are not, we can also use sum is equals to X plus Y plus Z and write here sum, or this one is also fine. We can do X plus Y plus Z. Now until this point, do you see any input or any data? No, right? But how does our program gets the values? It gets the values from the list of data kept in the data statement, that is 10, 20, 30. Now this X will take 10, this Y will take 20, and this Z will take 30, and the answer will be, or the output will be, sum of the 3 number is equals to 60, and this way the program ends. Do you understand this?